What is up, traders? It is Josh back with JF Trading. Hope everything is going well. I know it's a fucking crazy market this morning. We're down pretty drastically. The Dow's down 300 points. The SPYs are down a couple hundred as well, almost 1.25%. Basically, everything's red across the street. I have a picture of the heat map up currently. We're only really seeing some pops to the upside and some REITs. Both diversified and undiversified, and also some just personal products and a few consumer retailing stocks like JCPenney's up for some weird reason, and a few others. Utilities and electrics are both up. But very, very interesting day in the markets. We have cracked a number of levels in the SPYs just in one trading session. A number of levels in one trading session just to highlight how quick things can go bad once investors really start heading for the hills and start panicking. And I think this is a little bit of what's happening right now with Trump. All of these Russia back and forth with Comey and all this stuff is causing a lot of instability, I think. If you can see, we cracked 1, 2, 3, and we're almost to the fourth level. It really is just an incredible move down. So we've cracked this 240 level. We cracked the 238.5. We've cracked this level over here at 236, and now we're trading actually at that level right now, the 236.49. If I can extend this to the right here, I can show you. See, look at that. We're trading perfectly to this one pivot on this doji from a couple weeks ago, and I believe this was the pop on the French election. So markets are always keeping track of relevant levels. We're back to this level here. We have some decent support. We're stepping into a couple of bids here. We're bidding a little higher. We're hitting a bottom, I think. I don't know. No one knows. I definitely don't like the markets long anymore. This has absolutely been a confirmation to the short side, or if not, even just a confirmation down to a lower trading range. I think we were right there. You know what I mean? We had the opportunity to make that pop, but we didn't. So very interesting what's going on. Crude has bounced, and gold. Guys, if you've been following my videos every day, you guys know that I'm on the money with gold. Look at this. We had a big pop in gold. I was able to identify this pivot down here at the bottom, which was clearly a bottom with that wick. And we are, excuse me guys, I have the wrong thing selected. But we are able to now put a pivot down here. I could have done it a couple days ago, but we're bouncing. And we're back towards the middle fan. And I think that's an amazing sign. I did not necessarily think we'd get this hard of a bounce. We're up on very above average volume, if you can see down here. We're trading almost to 400,000 contracts. That's pretty big. Pretty big deal. So interesting day with gold. Let me just double check, make sure that was the right volume. It's actually 40,000 contracts. No, it's 400,000. Excuse me. What am I talking about? Very interesting. This is just gold futures ETH. This is the June expiration. So interesting markets. I'll pull up crude real quick. We have bounced, and we're still holding this pivot from a few months ago. We're trading flat, relatively speaking. We're waiting for news out of OPEC. I believe it's on Thursday. So that is the reason for this the sideways movement in crude. To talk about the VIX, I know you guys, all the bag holders love VIX. It's a fascinating little instrument to kind of keep track of volatility. So we've had a pop after, all the bag holders were on TV talking about how the VIX has never been this low, blah, 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 buy, sell. No one really knows. No one really trades the VIX. If you meet anyone that does trade the VIX, I'd be very I would question their knowledge and their abilities to make money in it. It's a very, 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 very hard stock to make money in. Most of the times, more times than not, I'd even argue 90% of the time it's used to just hedge. You have a lot of big institutions that'll take back a lot of the vol risk and will write a number of options in the VIX, both the upside and downside, depending on their views of the market. So big move in the VIX. We'll get CNBC to forget about that for now until we get the next big push up in the markets. Notable stock in the news was Micron. Micron's down pretty significantly. A lot of these tech plays, a lot of the chip companies have been getting beat up. They've been running a lot, but today was a big down day for a lot of them, AMD included. I think AMD's down, AMD's down, almost 12% now. Very ugly chart. So if you can just see this run, just psychologically imagine what happened here. Think about who moves the stock. It's not you or I. It's not the retail investor buying 1,000 shares. It's the guys who own the fundamental outstanding shares of the security, and they're able to manipulate them in legal ways to get out of positions. And I'm guaranteeing that's what they were doing. They were bidding AMD up along next to NVIDIA's earnings, and then boom, we shake out at the next big or the first big market correction. And that's a big move. That's a 12% move in $11 stock is not pretty, and that hurts a lot of people. Obviously, it's very smart to stay on your toes and be active, but a lot of people aren't. So it puts people into an interesting little pickle. BABA, same kind of deal. We're all popping on highs, and then we're just gapping down pretty significantly. So we're having an inside day today. Could be a good confirmation for a sell, but I feel like it's a little overblown right now. A little too much volatility in the market, so let's kind of hold back. Let's let the market confirm our thesis. Let's not chase. Let's not predict. Let's react. It's the nice saying that I like to put out into the world. Make some nice positive karma and energy. Yeah, what did I cover? I covered the SPY. I covered crude. I covered gold, Micron, AMD, Nvidia. Let's see what else is on the list right now. Let's just run through Mankind real quick. For all the bag holders out there who haven't heard from me in a little bit. So we had like a 20% pop yesterday. I know StockTwits was lighting up, and now we're back down almost 10% here. The stock is going to go below $1 again. I'd be willing to bet. Obviously, I'm not willing to put my money where my mouth is because this thing has the potential has the history of running. So you got to be careful with these short squeezes. RGB, I think Red Robin. Is this Red Robin stock? Yeah, big pop on earnings and a short squeeze. This thing is the biggest, one of the bigger movers of the day. So reported decent earnings, this wasn't even earnings. It's just a flat out short squeeze. So, wow, that's quite the move. So we're back up towards the $67, $68 level. If we can trade above and continue into the 70s, mid 70s, I think 74 plays some big resistance. So keep an eye out, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Tried to keep it a little short. Did not do a good job. If I messed anything up, please comment down below. If you'd like to request a stock, please also comment those down below. If not, I will be back with you tomorrow morning to run you through the markets, pre-market. Let's hope the selling doesn't continue. Let's see if we get a bounce. But who knows where we head from here, guys. Take care. Build a wall. Lock her up.